just waiting to get offloaded at Old Dutch Chips in Winnipeg. You guys like my stories? Follow me. If you like my Pugs and Snow Tunnel videos, or if you haven't seen them yet, check them out. We've been on the news 5 different times. Been on the Weather Channel. Everybody loves my pugs. I put treats all over the snow tunnels, or in them, on them, around them, and I have colored lights to light up the place at night. It looks really nice. Follow me if you want to look at them. Tell your friends. This is a really funny story. Grade 7 kids are basically dicks. Like the boys anyway. Oh man, we're bad. High school story. Back in the day, the Selkirk Junior High had a ceramics class. I don't know why you kids want to learn ceramics, but they had us in there, eh? And our teacher was a landed immigrant. He was his first year in Canada. He came from Korea. He got away from the North Korea side. Eh? His name was Sun Young Kim. I liked him. I really liked him. But he didn't like us, boy. Oh, he hated us. He had these big vases he makes, eh? And he's selling them for like $4 or $5 grand at the time. Lots of money, and he's good at it. But he had to teach kids. That was his job, to teach kids. And coming from a communist country, their way of thinking is a little different, eh? He would never come across a bunch of assholes. There was like 8 of us, and we're just idiots, fighting all the time, breaking things. And one day, one of us hit one of these things. He was just got out of kennel or whatever thing that cooks them, eh? And he put a hole in it. It was like a $4,000 mistake on our part, eh? And we all sat down, like, and he come to the front, and then all of a sudden he's seen in the back. He's like, oh, he got mad. He walked to the back, and he's looking at that hole, putting his finger in there, and he's looking at all of us, and he knew he couldn't blame any of us because we're not going to rat each other out, you know. And all of a sudden, this guy, he has kind of a psychotic background or something, but what he did was ceramic knives. There's a bunch of them, maybe about 40 of them. He grabbed all of them, and he walked up to the front of the front where his desk was. Then he turned around and he threw all those knives at us, and all us kids ducked under the desks, eh? And we heard doo 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 doo. And we got up, and there was a few knives, but they're all over the place on the floor and that. But there's a few on the desks, eh? We got up, and we're like, we know our rights, eh? Like, oh, you're going to jail, buddy. Oh, we're going to get you fired for now. You're going to get deported, eh? And he's all freaked right out, eh? And then we're like kids, and we all like, you know, we're not going to rat you out. And you can't do that again. This is Canada, man. You're going to go to jail someday. But we said, we're not going to tell you who did it. So we got one up on you, eh? So we finished the school with him, our class. And about 25, 30 years later, I go into this little, out of this somewhere on Concordia Avenue, Sinclair and Concordia or something. And there's a little convenience store, and I walked in and I seen him. I was like, oh, Sun Young Kim. And he looked at me all happy. He goes, oh, you know me, eh? I said, yeah, I know you. And you know me. He goes, oh, I always liked people. I said, where'd you know me from? I said, high school. He's going, oh, yeah, I loved you kids. I said, no, you did not like me. You didn't like me or the people in my class. And he's thinking back, and I said to him, I was in the class when you just about killed all those kids with those knives when we broke your vase. And all of a sudden he, get the fuck out of my store. So I got the F out. I was only going there to buy a lottery ticket. Such is life in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.